in a lot of the panels today, there's been an issue that has come up over and over and over again, and that is assessment. And so on January 29th, we had a different conference that was a full day talking about the future of assessment, responsible assessment in the age of AI. And that was a collaboration between two institutions that were sort of at the founding of educational measurement, Stanford University and ETS. And so I serve on the board of trustees at ETS, and I'm also a professor in the Graduate School of Education here at Stanford. So I wanted to bring those two important institutions and researchers together to talk about how do we do responsible assessment in this era of AI. And I will just say, and Jesse will talk about some of the outcomes, I will just say the motivation for this was, as somebody said, the way we used to think about fairness and comparability was standardization. And what we know now is standardization does not work for creating socially, culturally responsive assessment that truly assesses what a student can do and what a student can learn. So now we have to rethink constructs, this is kind of the nerdy part, constructs of fairness, comparability, validity, and reliability. What do those constructs mean in being socially and culturally responsive with the affordances of AI? So I will let Jesse speak a little bit about some of the things that came out of it, but I will also tell you that we have a full white paper that is coming out. For those of you who are not able to participate, there'll be a full white paper coming out in the next couple months on the conference. Jesse?
Yeah, thank you so much, Candace, and wonderful to see everyone, and wonderful to be back here at Stanford again 2 weeks later. Have a little bit of deja vu walking around the space, but really excited to join you all today. And again, thank you, Candace, for inviting all of us to come. We had a wonderful meeting. We had some jam-packed panels where we talked about readiness for the age of AI and the skills that matter. We talked about socioculturally responsive and responsible assessment and how to do that well. We talked about getting new sources of behavioral evidence to make inferences about the skills and knowledge that individuals have, using technology to do some of that. And then we also talked about responsible AI in both learning and assessment and how to achieve that. As Candace noted, we will be working on a white paper that will come out of this convening, and it will discuss some of these themes in more depth. We had also a number of breakout sessions in the afternoon that were really quite interesting, gave folks more opportunity to engage, to have some back and forth and some good discussion. And I know the one that I sat in on was focused on K-12 assessment and learning, and that was a pretty lively discussion that we had. Folks built many connections and have opportunities to continue the conversation beyond the meeting. So we know that many people have planned follow-up discussions, further convenings, and other kinds of ways to connect around the work that we do on learning and assessment. Another exciting thing from the meeting was that ETS actually announced the launch of our Center on Responsible AI for Assessment and Learning. And so we are launching this center, trying to really engage in some deeper research along these themes, although of course it's something that we've all kind of been working on for many years. Now we have a center where this work will be taking place. And so I want to invite you all to, again, continue this conversation. So you've heard a lot about learning as well as assessment today. So especially if you are interested in the assessment piece, that's ETS, that's what we do. So please do connect with me. I'm very happy to chat with folks, talk about potential collaborations and other opportunities. And so, yeah, I think that's what I have to say. Thank you.
So now we get to say, go to lunch.